is James Alexander.
That would be Gabriel Hill.
My name is Cassie.
Kaylin Beer.
Carl.
Carl? Alright, so you've played X-Men Mutant Apocalypse for about 2 levels now.
Right.
You played as Wolverine and Beast.
Right.
What did you think of the controls?
I think that Wolverine was definitely easier to control. I definitely got farther in Wolverine, obviously. So I don't know if it's just that it's balanced a little bit more towards Wolverine since he's everybody's favorite character, it seems like, in the Marvel Universe. So, but like I said, I definitely felt that the control scheme was a little bit more simpler to figure out and progress with Wolverine.
Okay, and if you could give the controls a score between 1 and 5, what would that be?
It's been so long since I've played a Super Nintendo controller. I'm so used to the PlayStation controller. I'm comparing it to that. So in my mind, it's because it's such a tiny controller compared to the PS2 or PSP controller. I'd have to say probably about 2.5.
Okay.
I thought it was, like, at first it was kind of difficult to understand, but then once you get it, I think you understand it.
Very, very good. Alright, and you give that, what score?
Probably 3, 4.
3, 4?
Aside from the fact that I could not figure out how to use his cards, again, another 4. I'm gonna give it another 4.
Very awesome.
Considering I didn't, know what any of them were, I felt like I was able to catch on fairly quickly. So as far as that goes and just ease of learning what they are, I think I'd give it a 4.
4?
For the most part, the controls were fairly easy once you realize it was based off a fighting game. It was, sort of similar controls you used for Street Fighter when the others at the time. But still a lot of useless buttons that didn't seem to do anything. So,
And if you give the score between 1 and 5, what would you give it?
for controller,
Yes.
controller, I'd give it a 2.
Okay, and what did you think of the graphics?
I liked it. I like this kind of old style, even though, it's old.
Now, if you were to look at it through a lens of the early 90s when this game was made, would you say they end up being better
I think
or
it was
worse
good.
graphics?
I
Good
think it was
graphics? Between 1 and 5?
Maybe probably 3.5 or 4 again.
3.5 or 4?
Definitely, it seems like the animation style is very close to the cartoon which I grew up with. So
Oh, yeah.
I would definitely score it pretty high in that respect because it looks very much like the cartoon. So 4, definitely.
Okay.
For, what year did you say it came out?
This is like early 90s, like between 90 and 93.
For early 90s, definitely probably a 4.5.
4.5? Very nice.
I'm actually a fan of these graphics, so I'd have to give it a 4.5 for that.
The graphics were pretty well done. For the age of the game and the time and what they were capable of, it was very well done, very well drawn out, and kept very much in line with the comic books and, frankly, the TV series that was out at the time.
The
So
90s, yeah.
the 90s X-Men TV series, it's very reminiscent of that, and I've got to say they did an awesome job there. 4 or 5.
Alright, so you played about, what, 2, 3 lives?
2.
2 lives? Did you get through a level?
I do not think I got through a level now.
Oh, stab me.
It's all good.
So, what did you think of the gameplay?
I liked it. I liked that it had multiple combos. Haven't learned all those combos yet. I would like to, but I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting just simple button mashing, so that was a nice surprise.
Yeah, when I rented this game the first time I played it way back in the day, and I was like, oh, I can do a Shoryuken with Wolverine.
It's so cool.
So, what did you? So, if you could rate the gameplay between 1 and 5, what would you give it?
I'd say 4, because I wasn't expecting that. Like 4 could maybe use a little work, because I couldn't. I mean, maybe it's just because I didn't have enough time to play. I couldn't quite figure out how to control Gambit's cards.
Yeah, Gambit's probably the hardest to control, I would say, in this game.
The gameplay was difficult. They definitely tried to make it more difficult at the time, I guess, because a lot of games were fairly easy to beat. They didn't take too much. So I'd probably give that a 3.
Definitely a lot of fun. I could definitely see myself trying to finish it if I had more time. And I'm a fan of the Marvel Universe, so I would love to play this game continue. So 5 out of 5.
I'd say probably a 3.5 for the whole gameplay.
I thought it was fun. It was kind of difficult to get at first. I never actually played, but I had a lot of fun. I liked it.
Awesome. And if you could give it a score between like 1 and 5, what would you give it?
Maybe 3.5 or 4.
3. Okay. And what'd you think of that 80s sound?
I liked the sound. I liked the music. It goes along with the graphics very nicely. So
And what score would you give it?
sound, I'd say probably a 4.
4.
Also grew up with 80s stuff, so I mean, it was pretty good for the time. It was nice that every character had its own music for that level that we played. But the typewriter and
Oh yeah, I was just standing there.
was the worst decision ever.
Yeah. A lot of games use that. What would you give the sound?
I'd give the sound a 4.
I like the sound a lot.
You did, so probably 3.5, 4 again?
Probably 5 or
Ooh,
4. I like this.
5.
I like the sound.
I like her.
Sound is definitely good. I mean, it's got a nice, good action sound. And definitely gives you like pumped up for the game. So I would say 4.
4?
Very 80s. But very nice. Like, it was very, for me, nostalgic, because I was used to playing games similar to that as a kid, so that nice
Keep in mind I
nostalgia.
was born in those 80s.
I wasn't, sadly. But, I like 4.
4?
Yeah.